On Truth Express with me, Joanique, and we continue with our conversation for today, talking about being role models. Do you feel like you are a good role model to the generation that is coming up? We're not trying to beat ourselves on the chest, and take the glory, but we're just trying to evaluate and see what are some of the areas that we need to work on for the sake of the generation that is coming up, because it's very, very important for us to look out for them. We have Annette who says, at first, I thought for one to be a role model, they have to be already in their destiny and thriving in all aspects of life. But to my surprise, I realized that I was a role model to many while at school, and I've observed the same even after school. So, someone once told me that my character and lifestyle is too mature for someone of my age, and they would really love to emulate the same. So I could tell from the time I was a teenager that I inspired someone in one way or another. All glory and honor back to God. Amen. Amen. That is amazing. That's beautiful. I mean, it's good for you to be told that you're not problematic as a teenager, that, there's something that you're doing that is right. I think that is very, very encouraging. And, earlier on, we're just talking about, for example, children becoming friends with their parents. I remembered an instance, in another life, I was a teacher, and I became friends with my students. It got to a place where during prize giving, or these ceremonies that we normally have in school, the child would stand up and they're giving their are being asked question. Oh, my name is so and so from this class, and when I grow up I want to be like Teacher Joanne. That used to warm my heart, because it's not like I'm perfect, but there's something that they've seen, there's something that they admire. Probably it's in the way I treat them, probably it's in the way I listen to them, it's in the way that they just make learning fun for them. And they're like, when I grow up, me, I want to be like this. And out there, my adult life is just adulting, and I'm having a tough time. But when I meet them, and when I'm in my purpose and I'm in my line of work, I give it my very best. So you don't even have to be a role model and say, I'll stand in front of a crowd and now say that I want you people to look at me and say I'm your role model. No, being a role model means that you just go about the duties of your life every single day, but people look at you and they see something that they want, they admire. They see something and they're like, I like the way he conducts himself. I like the way, he's a gentleman. She's like that, and she's caring, and she's always sharing her things, and like this and like that, And I believe that one can actually learn to become a good role model. When you're around your siblings, when you're around your nieces and nephews, you ensure that you're articulating yourself in the right way. If they make a grammatical error, you correct them. They look at you, they're like, Auntie Joanna anajua, she knows a lot of English. I want to become like Auntie Joanna when I grow up. And I feel good, when I correct my nieces. And I'm like, yes, you need to speak proper English, but not, when they're expressing themselves and broken English in between, and we just flow with it. And those are the small things that people look at and they're like, you know what? I admire ABCD about someone. So we need more people in the world that we're in right now, where there's a lot of discouragement, where people have identity issues. We need so many people who are firm, so many people who are firm in themselves, and they know who they are in God. We need those people out there, so that the young generation that is coming up, they can look at them and be like, you know what, I wish I want to be like so and so, because I like the way they're confident in their own skin. I like the way they're confident in the person that they are. We're not seeking our identity from other things and other people. We already know who we are. So in the world that we're in right now, where there's a lot of negativity, we need to be that, we need to be that letter that is needed to be read by everyone, and people look at us and they're like, you know what, I admire their lifestyle, I admire the way they do things, I admire this and that about them. So we're not beating ourselves in the chest and saying, oh, we are perfect, we are good. No, we are still a work in progress. But again, when you're doing something good, I think it's good to be encouraged. When you're doing something good, tunasema keep at it. Annette, keep at it. So and so, keep at it. It's good to be encouraged, because at least you're not off track. You're doing the right thing. But at the end of the day. So let's continue modeling the right things to our children. Even if you don't have children of your own, probably the area where you're living, decide to just be a good role model to these children who are coming up. See ati ukipita hapo na gari yako, you know, roll up your windows and you know, just they say hi to you and you don't say hi back, or maybe they throw your ball their ball in your compound, and then it becomes a big deal. Wait until you have children, you will understand that play is work for the child, that they have to play. If they don't play, something is wrong with them, you know. And we take them to the doctor very fast and tell them, now my child is not active, I need to find out, are the limbs working, you know, mentally, are they okay, what is going on? So you see, there's some things you don't even need to go to a class and learn, you know, these things. It's just, you know, be social, look at what other people are doing, you know, ingiana na watu, just, you know, be social and talk to people, find out things, and that is how you get to learn. And by the end of the day, you find that, you know, someone says, I like auntie so and so, she does this, I like our neighbor so and so, he does that or she does that, you know. And the children, you know, they get to learn one or two things from you at the end of the day. So let's continue encouraging ourselves and also, you know, striving to become better and better every single day. We have Zidi the band coming your way, and the song is Shekinah.